I'm going to show you 5 ways that this game is absolutely blowing Call of Duty out of the water. And whether you're a diehard COD fan or you're sick of it and looking for something new to try, this game is great for all of FPS gaming because it is competition, and that is what we need to push the entire scene forward. If you don't know by now, the game is Xdefiant. It is a free-to-play 6v6 arena shooter, and while they are the sponsor of today's video, they have done some things that I have been begging for years, and it is so amazing to finally see it implemented into a game. And hopefully, whether you want to jump in and play it yourself or it pushes other developers to step their game up, I have so much I want to share with you for the future of gaming and what Xdefiant is doing right now. The very first thing that they've done to absolutely blow Call of Duty out of the water is, before we even get into the gameplay itself, their practice range puts our firing range to shame. We've had the same firing range where it's 3 bots and a slow pace with no movement for so long. In Xdefiant, you actually load into a full up firing range where you not only get a chance to test different heroes and their abilities, and if you don't know, this game actually has some pretty cool stuff like Overwatch. I see it as like an Overwatch Call of Duty combination where you get abilities where you can turn invisible, throw Molotovs, you can activate special abilities where you can see through smoke and get super powerful weapons. There's a lot of cool stuff. But then there's also just the basic run and gun mechanics that we know and love. But here's one thing that I'm already super excited about, okay? Take a look at their firing range. As you can see, I've already been moving around it. There are all these different bots at these different ranges that I can shoot at. There's an amazing spray board right here instead of an arbitrary piece of glass that we just kind of shoot at. Well, you can actually clearly see your recoil pattern. And then eventually, it'll fade away. You could jump in. You could change some attachments, try to figure out your gun, and then guess what? You jump in, and you start to shoot again. And here's something even crazier, okay? So you can just continue to shoot that over and over and again. It'll eventually fade out, and then you can try again with new attachments, and instead of having to back out of the game and reload the game to reload your recoil plots. This is even cooler. You'll see it has a 5-meter target, a 10-meter target, a 15-meter target, a 25-meter target. And here's the coolest part. Look off to the right-hand side of my screen. It will show you your accuracy, your bullets to kill, your time to kill, and the distance to the target. And each time I shoot, you can see the amount of damage that's coming off. So I don't have to go onto another website to do some crazy calculation. I can just load in, see my effective accuracy, and it's just, I mean, what are we doing here? This is light years ahead of what we have over in COD. And more importantly, I just think it's a necessity of a modern game. Over here, you can load in. You can not only just shoot at these bots, you can throw nades, you can activate your special ability. You can even start up a practice challenge. And you can go through and you can try to shoot through all the bots as fast as you possibly can. I won't go through it right now. And then over here, it just keeps going. This is all inside the firing range. And it's all under construction too, right? There's going to be some new things in here for abilities and ultras. There's an assault course right here. I'll put some gameplay in the background of me sprinting through the assault course that kind of reminds you of some of those OG like shoot house missions. It's just so far above and beyond what we currently have in Call of Duty and what most modern FPS games have. And you got to give props where it's due. But as we move on to numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5 of where this admittedly blows Call of Duty out of the water, I want to remind you again, this is Xdefiant. It is a free-to-play 6v6 shooter. You can play it on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. You can have crossplay on or off, and there are 5 different game modes that you can play, both ranked and unranked. There's Escort, Zone Control, Domination, Occupy, and Hotshot. But on top of that, there are also 5 different factions as well, and that's where the core gameplay comes in. You have The Division, you have Ghost Recon, you have Far Cry 6, you have Splinter Cell, and you have Watch Dogs, which are all titles under Ubisoft. But each one of these individual factions, when you play as a character, you will be able to take their faction abilities, whether it's a medic, whether it's a tank, whether it's stealth. You can, there is so much counterplay and outplay ability inside of this game. You're going to see in some of the gameplay that I put out on both controller and keyboard mouse later on in this video. If you are an experienced FPS player and you come over to this, it is unbelievably refreshing to play a game with no SBMM and fluid movement, and I dominate, like you'll see in some of the lobbies here in a second. Once again, thank you to Ubisoft for sponsoring today's video. You guys can check out the link down in the pinned comment or the description to find out more information. Once again, it's available on all platforms. They also have a limited time cosmetics, in-game items, in-game currency if you want to check out their Founders Pack in the store, and they also have a battle pass you can grind through and get some limited time stuff in there as well. But moving on, the number 2 way it's blowing Call of Duty out of the water. It's when you go to press play, you can actually go and select whether or not you want to have input-based matchmaking. And whether you think it's overpowered to use your whole arm or it's overpowered to have your software aiming for you with aim assist, you finally get a pick who you play against. And I gotta say, it feels good to queue into a lobby and see a row of all keyboard and mouse or a row of all controller. And I 100% put on input-based matchmaking. I have been begging Call of Duty to do this for so long, and it is so refreshing for a game to finally do it. And Xdefiant, in my opinion, is way ahead of the league in terms of Call of Duty, because it is so refreshing knowing when you die to someone, it's like, oh wow, they had the same advantage I had. They were playing on the same stuff that I was, and it's just a really cool feeling to play with some input-based matchmaking. An even better way that it completely smashes Call of Duty with number 3. And you probably know this one by now, because this is what Xdefiant is really known for. There is no skill-based matchmaking. Yeah, no skill-based matchmaking. Okay, the only time there is any sort of small matchmaking is in the welcome playlist, where they basically say, hey, if you are literally brand new to this game, we're going to make sure you don't get curb stomped by a veteran player. But after you hit level 25, you're on your own, kiddo. And it's the Wild West. You go into a lobby and it's so refreshing, because you could be the dominant player in the game, or you could find a sweat on the other team that's absolutely having his way with you. And it's just, it is what gaming is meant to be. Because here's the thing. If you end up getting your butt kicked and you improve, you now have worked yourself ahead of the pack. And unlike in Call of Duty, where when you improve, your reward is getting against better players and better players and better players, to where the only time that you actually enjoy the fruits of getting better is when you hit like playing this game for a living level, like your DS Biffle, and you're better than 99.99999% of the lobby. Like, it's so nice that even in just the few matches that I've played, I've seen myself getting better, and I can see myself climbing up the ranks more and being more dominant in each game as I learn the mechanics, as I learn the maps. And it is the way gaming is meant to be. And oh, dude, Call of Duty is... The other night, I literally raged off Call of Duty, turned off stream, and then turned on Xdefiant, and just had the time of my life, because I didn't feel like the game was manipulating me into some sort of gambling. Like, it feels like they're playing with your mind with skill-based matchmaking to like forces interaction out of you, and I hate it. And I love Xdefiant for it, and that's the number 3 reason that it blows Call of Duty out of the water. And then number 4, this is a big one for me, because I try to influence a lot of change in Call of Duty. The development team is so communicative and so open, and it's not some big picture developer Twitter. You've got the individual developers on the front lines all across Twitter that even if you don't agree with their take or the direction that they may head in Xdefiant, you got to respect the fact that they are out there and they're pushing their vision and they're talking to the player base, and it is a wildly refreshing difference to experience this and see the communication from ground level developers instead of some corporate PR. And it feels like there's a lot of pride in the development. And I'm not saying that there isn't that in the COD team. It just doesn't feel connected. And the Xdefiant community feels very connected. The player base is really cool. I've seen a lot of comms of people talking, helping each other out as they've been playing, trying to help their fellow, Xdefiant player improve. It's just a good culture, man. It's just a good culture. And then number 5, the way you move in this game and the way that you shoot in this game, there's not a whole bunch of visual shake and noise and clutter. And when you aim down sight a sniper, there's not this realistic parallax effect. Or when you jump, you can actually hold on to a little bit of bunny hop and a little bit of momentum. Like, it is an arcade shooter that feels fun to play, that has not been tainted by realism. It's a lot of fun to play. It doesn't take itself too seriously. And I think that's what's making this game succeed. And it's why I had a lot of fun. And you're going to see my first game on controller and my first game on keyboard and mouse in a rapid cut. And you can tell me which one you think looks better. But I am an input-based matchmaking, absolutely frying, as you've maybe seen from some of the B-roll in the background. And this is some of the most refreshing FPS experience I've had in a long time. Huge shout out again to Ubisoft for sponsoring today's video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this game. Obviously, there is no Battle Royale, but I don't want to play Battle Royale 24/7 when I am looking for a mano-a-mano arena shooter. This is a lot of fun, and I hope you guys check it out. Okay, it is free to play. Once again, check it out down a link in the pinned comment and the description. If you made it this far, do me a favor, drop a like, comment your thoughts down below, and enjoy some high kill gameplay. Peace. Okay, so here we are on Xdefiant in my first ever game on mouse and key, and we're already getting sent. So it looks like we're playing a sort of hard point. Oh my gosh, that guy was moving. Sort of hard point where you got to capture in the middle, but this map looks like it's going to be chaos. So I just popped my special ability, which turns me invis. Oh no! Let's see if we can get out. We're trying to move. We're trying to finesse. There we go. I gotta say, movement feels really, really fluid. Oh. I think that's one of my teammates just popped a recon of sorts, and that was super useful. That just saved my life there, 100%. Pop. Nice. That ability is so nice. Oh no. Ooh. Oh. We're out. We're gone.
Zone under assault.
Nice. You gotta keep in mind, I'm only using a level 2 AK, so I only have a red dot on here. I don't have an extended mag. I don't have any recoil attachments. I'm about to get hit out. No. Oh, we are shooting right now. Yeah, now we're on top.
I'll allow it.
Holy. Nice. Oh, behind. I mean, wow, we're cooking. I mean, we're cooking. Oh no, grenade. Oh, get out.
I'm detecting our sonar tech in enemy.
Nice. No, I got flanked on my right.
Zone compromised.
Nice. See, right now, we'll go and take a look at my sniper. My sniper is low level, right? So I don't have the fast ADS. I don't have like the quick scoping capabilities. It's still a good looking sniper. And the best thing about it is when you move, oh my gosh. When you move the scope, you don't have this weird Call of Duty like aim sway thing that happens with like a parallax effect. It's just a clean optic. But this is like a super
We're on the zone.
up close and personal map. Might be a little bit tough.
Neutralized. Zone changing location.
Oh! Wait, I just got no-scoped.
Zone under assault.
Oh my god! Oh no, there's another. And they probably have some faster snipers that are like only headshots. Ah! Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Allies on the zone.
All right. Let's try out something else. Try out the ACR. Get a little more active here.
Loadout update. Moving.
Wait. It's actually, you get used to seeing players' name tags, and when someone is invisible, the name tags disappear. Oh, turned on.
I'm detecting our sonar tech. We're locking down the zone. Zone contested.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Shot. Wait, was that a shotty? Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to wait for the health to regen, then we push this.
Ubisoft's about to end, Agent.
Oh, my God. Nice. Those are huge kills. Ah!
We're on the zone. Capture zone moving. You got this. Anything the hostiles do now is likely too little, too late.
No, I got naded.
Protect the zone. 5, 4, 3,
No, no, no. Not like this.
1.
Nice!
Say it, so I will.
Okay, that was actually pretty dope. That was dope. In a 2.79, what are we talking about? 56 and 20. We don't talk about the objective. You know, we were delegating the objective. As a good leader does, we delegated. All right, let's get it. This is my very first game on controller
Follow
on
it to
Xdefiant.
location.
See how it goes. Nice. I can already tell. Less aim assist than Call of Duty. We'll see if that's a good or bad thing. We'll see how well these old man thumbs can keep up. Get the full flank.
We're on the zone.
Ooh, sniper. Pop my invis. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. I slid under him while I was still invis, so he didn't know I was there. Wait, I thought I was hooked on this game on mouse and key. Controller actually feels really fluid. Looks like spawns may have flipped. Nope.
Zone under assault. Capture zone. On the zone.
Oh, wait, that was actually really nice. I don't know if there's player collision in this game. Sometimes you'll like collide with a player in COD and you'll just like get stuck right on each other. Wait, controller might be it. Oh, what is that guy? Wait, did he have a shield? Oh, I snapped on him. No, on my left.
Zone compromised. Ultra ready for deployment. I can't condone it, but I get it. Capture zone.
Oh my goodness.
Capture zone is moving.
I mean, wow. I think we're getting the hang of it, boys. I think he's close left corner. Yep, I can see a shadow.
Your handiwork.
Oh, no, on my... Oh, there's left and a guy up on tower. I'm cooking, but we need to start cooking this objective. We're getting smoked on time.
We're locked.
Oh, wow. Okay. Nope, there they come.
Courtesy.
There we go. That was huge time on that point.
Allies on the zone.
Nice.
Can everyone provide first aid?
zone is moving.
Oh!
Get on the capture zone. Sonar goggles. The zone's in danger.
Sonar.
Revenge. I can't condone it, but I get it.
I mean, that ability is insane. I gotta figure out where the entire team's rotation is. I gotta 2-tap someone to the chest, 1-tap him to the head. It just takes a long time to charge, though. Big flank here. Big flank. He read it. Oh, he read the flank.
Your talk to capture zone. Locking down the zone.
I mean, that's a breakdown. That's a breakdown right there, gentlemen. Point. A light 59 piece. Oh, my God.
Zone under.
Oh, I almost made it out.
Mission accomplished.
I mean, dude. First game on controller, first game on keys were both insane. 4.7 KD. Jesus. Yeah, you might have some fun. You might have some fun. Holy. Scoreboard 62 and 13, 6K damage.